So I think I figured out that I have a problem. Well, I think we have a problem, actually. It's this thing right here. See this? I am addicted to being lazy, and this laundry was done probably a couple days ago, and I continue to just put it off over and over again. So I'm trying to find a way to motivate myself to fold the laundry immediately instead of having it sit here for days. So over the last day or so, I've decided two things. One, I'm gonna put the title sequence, I guess, for these videos towards the end of the video, maybe in the middle, but not at the beginning. The second thing I decided was these little vlogs are gonna be updates of how I'm doing throughout the week and kind of what I'm up to. And so last week I had discussed the 12-week goals that I have moving forward for the next 3 months. I'll just kind of give a brief recap of how week 1 went and kind of my thoughts moving forward, and if I need to make any little tweaks and changes moving from there. But for the most part, I want to keep these as relaxed, but also semi-interesting as possible if I can create unique shots or angles, kind of shift the environment around. I'll be inside a lot because it's the winter right now, but eventually I'll get outside and you'll see some of the change there. Okay. So if you're wondering why I'm in the kitchen, well, that's pretty easy. We're gonna talk about nutrition. I think the first week that I started to meal prep a little bit more, and I'm starting to count my calories just a bit because I'm starting to go into a calorie deficit. I wanna lose some weight going into the season for Ultimate for summer. And so by doing so, I'm trying to plan my meals a little bit better while eating definitely a little bit healthier than my normal big steak, big plate of rice, because that's like 1,500 calories just in one meal. With this, I'm able to prep salad ingredients. So chopping up a bunch of romaine, I have tomatoes, I have some little bit of cheese, I have a vegan ranch dressing, I have some panko breadcrumbs, just like different variations of vegetables and proteins like grilled chicken will go well with this salad as well. But overall meal prepping and being able to just kind of focus on what I'm eating and not just kind of being lackadaisical about it, I'll actually be able to achieve this goal kind of going forward. But I was feeling it during the first week, I would say. I wasn't really smart on how much I was eating and what I was kind of intaking. There were times where I just wouldn't eat anything for like breakfast or lunch, or I would eat like a handful of trail mix when I should be eating meals with substance, but it has healthier ingredients. I have never been really on a strict diet throughout my whole life because I've been lucky enough to not have to worry about doing that, but now I feel like I really want to. So I'm interested to see how week 2 goes. All right, this is a little bit of a different one here, so check it out. I have to drink 4 of these to be able to drink a gallon of water. It is so hard to drink even 3 of these on non-active days. So days that I'm not going to the gym, days I'm not running, days I'm not playing Frisbee or playing basketball for that matter, I can barely get 3 of these down. But when I am active, 4 is pretty easy because by 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm already refilling. By lunchtime, I'm refilling. By the gym time, I drink a full one during the gym, and then from gym to bedtime, I can finish another one. So moral of the story, stay active, cheers to more water. Check it out, it's our little home gym. No, I don't actually use this for my workouts during the week. I actually go to a gym or I'm running outside. Getting back into the habit to going to the gym and lifting 3 times during the week was hard, at least for the first couple months during the winter, but now that I'm actually on this plan, I'm more motivated to want to go because I'm starting to see a little bit of progress and I'm starting to see some gains from my workouts, especially when I have my splits of a push-pull leg day. So it definitely helps when you actually have a plan when you're going into the gym. Obviously, if you're surrounded with the right equipment and with the right environment, you're gonna be more motivated to go as well. And so in my case, I'm extra motivated because I have everything that I need when I go to the gym. I haven't lifted in a few years, so it definitely is catching up to me a little bit. My body is aching just a little bit more than I used to. And I think it's one of those good sorenesses. You know, when after you're done with a good lift, you're just like, oof, felt good. It was tough and I'm really tired and exhausted and sore, but like, I don't know, I think it's a good sore. Running, I would say, was one of the harder things to do throughout the week just because I didn't feel like having to run on the treadmill in freezing temperatures all week long, and having to pump out a couple miles on a treadmill and even more is difficult especially when your AirPods run out of battery before it even starts. The last two things that I'm particularly proud of for the last week was reading and then the content. For reading, I finished our book And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie for the Super Fun Reading Club, and it was a fun little twist. It was a nice read. It was a little slow in the beginning, but once you found that rhythm a little bit and you kind of inserted yourself as one of the characters in that time period, that's when you're just like, oh, okay, cool. It feels like I'm right there with them. And then the book started to go a lot faster, especially when the action picked up and things started moving way more. Not spoiling anything, but I did not expect it at the end, though it was something that I had thought of, but wasn't something that I committed to. For the actual content piece, I'm just recording more videos, and I'm not necessarily posting more videos. I'm trying to do different things, find my unique style, find a rhythm, and find my path that I want to create and go down for this type of content, whether that's cinematic stuff or just casual vlog stuff. I haven't quite decided what it's going to be, and nothing has pointed me into a specific direction, which I'm kind of hoping something does, because I would like to kind of hone in on one thing and find my little way. So until then, I'll keep recording a bunch of these videos, and who knows what actually gets posted. I've done probably 3 of these vlog number 4s and nothing's come of them. And so hopefully this one will see the light of day, I guess. So I appreciate you sticking around, and we'll see you for the next one. Never stop creating. Peace.